baby. Welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $1 on any NFL game this week. Get $100 in free bets if either team scores a point in that game when you sign up using that promo code PHNX. I'm hungry, and that's Johnny. Hi.
It's me. I had a sandwich before we got on, so I'm
nice. I didn't. I had coffee with heavy cream this morning.
Why is that your thing? Full transparency. I've picked up coffee for Shane before, and he goes, "I'd like a coffee with heavy cream." I think
he emphasized heavy cream. I just say heavy cream.
So then I had to do that to the folks at Starbucks, and they looked at me like I had three heads. Why do you like so much cream, Shane?
It's literally heavy cream is a very normal thing to get your drink. I only get it when I'm on my diet that I'm on, the keto diet, as we've talked about many times.
Do I have to hear about that? Oh my God, I hear about
you brought it up. I didn't want to bring it up, and that's the reason why I do it. Look, guys, coffee's hot, but I'm hotter right now. Johnny is a little bit warm. We'll go into our picks from last night. I'll let Johnny go first. You went 2 for 3 last night, Johnny. Congratulations.
I did. Yeah, the Warriors, anybody with a brain could see that coming from a mile away with Steph Curry going for the all-time three-point record at Madison Square Garden. You knew the Warriors were going to be motivated. They were going to roll. That was easy money. I hope you followed that. I also hope that you followed the Suns in OT with their big win. Our guy Gerald was in Portland for that game. Fun stuff. If you haven't checked out his coverage, the Suns rolled in OT. DeAndre Ayton looked phenomenal. And then, as he does most nights, he disappoints me. Kevin Durant did not help the Brooklyn Nets cover. And so, unfortunately, I have to sneeze.
Oh, cute little sneeze, buddy.
And so the Nets didn't cover. So I didn't go 2 for 3.
I had the Raptors money line late last night, and that was very disappointing. They blew that game, and obviously they didn't cover. My picks, though, that I gave on the show yesterday, a full sweep with the Sabres money line at plus 210. ASU also won straight up. Sprinkle a little bit on the money line myself. I said that on the show. If you wanted to do that, you could. That was hovering around plus 200 as well. And the Phoenix and Portland game went to overtime, and the under still hit. I know what I'm talking about, folks.
That's unbelievable.
I know. Well, it seemed like that type of game where there wasn't going to be a lot of scoring from either team with all of the stuff going on with the Suns. Portland having a back-to-back today, resting up. Dame didn't have the best game. And I proved Leah wrong on the Sabres. Yes, I did. Stick it. Coyotes Rangers action. I think it kind of goes without saying. I don't need to give this pick every single time the Coyotes play, but just bet against them in the puck line, man. I think it's plus 100 or plus 150 or something tonight. Rangers minus 1.5. Always sprinkle a little bit on that. I mean, they're just not very good. Jacob Chikrin isn't great right now, and he has one of the worst plus minuses in the NHL. But we're talking NBA today, baby. Johnny, you want to go first?
I guess I'll follow that horrific segue. Yeah, let's see my picks if we could.
It wasn't horrific.
To our phenomenal producer, Jacob. Lakers, look out. They're getting hot. By the time my pick went in, they were plus 1. They're now, I think, minus 1.5.
Yeah,
they are. Get on that now. The Lakers they're about to go on a little bit of a run. Much to the chagrin of the Valley, the Lakers are getting hot with LeBron back. And then just like, are the Bucks are they done screwing around after their championship, or are they gonna lose to the Indiana Pacers at home? They're plus 2 today. That's easy money. I just think at the end of the day, the East is such trash. They're gonna be one of those teams that kind of just hangs out all season and then gets it going next spring. God, the NBA season's long. But yeah, those are 2 picks. Take it home to the bank. Those are gonna hit big time tonight.
I love the confidence you have. That Bucks team has been a little weird. Good news for Bucks fans. TJ McConnell won't play, who's a menace. And TJ Warren is obviously still out. So I like both of those picks, both 2 teams that are both really trending up and playing a lot worse than they should be at this point in the NBA season. I got 3 little tasty nuggets for you guys tonight on the NBA slate. I got the Timberwolves plus 4.5. The Timberwolves are one of those teams where they're completely outperforming what their roster says, and I think they continue to do so tonight against the Denver Nuggets in Denver. Denver playing a back-to-back. Wizards -2. The Wizards have been red hot for no damn reason. Bradley Beal is one of the best scorers in the league right now, and they have the Kings in Sacramento. That 2 points should be easy to cover. And then the Miami at Philly under is only 204. But guys, when you see numbers that low in the NBA, they're that low for a reason. Both of these teams not playing the best offense. Some injuries on both sides, back-to-backs. I like this to go under pretty easily. I think this is going to be a gross game. I'm probably not going to watch it, but I'll watch the game cast at least. I think that goes under 204. Yeah, those are my 3 tasty little nuggets for today. If you want some tasty nuggets to dip in some nice DraftKings hot sauce, head over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
You've been fired.
Head over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Can confirm.
Today, bet just $1 on any NFL team or game. Get $100 in free bets if either team in that game scores a single damn point this week at the DraftKings Sportsbook app when you sign up using that promo code PHNX. We have some first field goal scores that we'll get to in a little bit, but there's also first touchdown scores and all of the things like Crowder's Cash Club hit again last night for the second night in a row. I think it's hitting.
I'm never included in that. There's bets that are happening in the office, and people are throwing money down, and I'm never included in that, and I feel left out.
Johnny, you claim multiple times on the show that you are a man that controls his own life.
I am, but I just want to be part of the, like, I'm having some FOMO with the Crowder Cash Club, and I'm over here sitting in the Cardinal Primetime Bankrupt Club, and I hate it, and I'm ready to make the transition. I'm ready to get out of the Cardinal business as it relates to betting on them in primetime, and I want to reinvest into some Suns bets. So I'm asking you and all those there, Espo and your little inner circle, please allow me to participate.
Well, we actually talked about this last night after the show that I produced. Espo said that he doesn't really like the vibe you give off, and I kind of understand it because you look like you're about to rob a bank.
It's cold in Maricopa today. It's a balmy 57 degrees. I went for a light jog around the lake, and my head was a little wet, so I put on a stocking cap, and now I've overcommitted and can't take it off.
Well, also, I think the reason why
underneath here.
No. I also think the reason why you aren't included in our inner circle is because you're trying to take Lindsay's thing right now by wearing a beanie, not a stocking cap. And that's her thing, and
this is how she wears them too. She keeps them high and tight. Look at that.
And now you're making fun of her.
No, I'm not. It's a good look. I'm trying to pull it off.
All right. Well, if you want to get in on the action and make some friends, unlike Johnny, head over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app today. Use that promo code PHNX when you sign up at just $1 on any NFL game this week. Get $100 in free bets if either team scores a point in that game. It's just that easy, safe, secure, reliable. You know the spiel. 21 plus, Arizona only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for more details. Let's get into the props. Johnny, where are your props? Oh, God.
That's not it. That's me with my beloved turtle checks that Maricopa Walmart was out of, and I'm furious. Wednesday wishes, more like Wednesday locks. Am I right? Lakers over 106.5 points. Easily hitting that tonight. In their big matchup at Denver that they are now -1.5 point favorites.
Not true. They're playing in Dallas.
Or Dallas, excuse me. Hey, knock it off. And then I was looking at Jokic's first score. I'm trying to get I am so elite at picking first scores for football, which is much harder, I will say, by the way. So I'm dabbling into some first scores for the NBA, and I'm hoping to replicate that same success. Joker tonight, +400 to be the first individual in that game to score a field goal. So maybe I'll just start my own club without you bros and do my own thing.
Nice.
But maybe I'll get the DNVR people involved, and we'll do the Joker club where we bet on Joker to get the first field goal in all of the Nuggets games.
I will say that first field goal is pretty soft. +400 is baby money. So
God. Not if you parlay all my picks together, partner.
For a little baby boy with little baby hands. It's a very baby pick.
No, my hand. Look at
one thing I do want to bring up that they do on the DNVR bet show. This is really cool. They have you can only trust Nikola Jokic parlay, where you parlay his points, individual assists, and individual rebounds, and a Nuggets win usually. And I think they did that last night, and it would have definitely hit because he had a 39-point triple-double. So, yeah, he might be a little tired, but he's also – and he's not human. So I wouldn't count him out scoring the first bucket. He scores a lot of those. So now I also have a first bucket prop. Johnny Joker Club. That's an interesting name, but mine isn't a baby little pick. It's Cody Martin with the first field goal at plus 1,200 for the Charlotte Hornets. This man has been playing so much basketball over the past 4 games. 30 minutes, 43 minutes, 42, 42, 32. Before that, he was getting 0 minutes sometimes. Sometimes he was getting 15. Also good point production, 19, 12, 14, 19. He's a big part of this Hornets team right now who's not really struggling. He also scored the first bucket 2 games ago against the Kings. So I like him to score the first bucket at plus 1,200. Throw $10 on that, win 120. Why not us? I also love Doug McDermott, Dougie McBuckets, over 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's one of my favorite players in the league right now. And if you weren't watching the NBA, you wouldn't really know about these 2 players and how well they're playing for what they normally do. 13, 17, 13, 14, 13, 16. Those are all just point totals. Rebounds and assists. He gets around 3 of those respectively each game. So that should hit easily tonight. Those are both in the same game. The San Antonio's at home against the Hornets. I like Dougie McBuckets to have a big game, especially after his Creighton Blue Jays were dominated last night by 1 point by the Sun Devils of ASU in Creighton.
Do you know that once upon a time I used to watch Doug McDermott smack around my hometown ISU Redbirds when Creighton used to be in their conference before they had all their success and left. My Redbirds have been a shell of a team, but yeah, he was really good when he played for Creighton. Really good. Led the nation in scoring, I think, in 2013.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite. Martin Bros parlay. Where does Caleb Martin play? Is he still in the league? I haven't seen him on a roster. If you know, drop it in the chat. That would be a really fun thing to parlay. I might have to do that later on in the week. 2 Nevada Bros. You kind of look like the Martin Bros right now, Johnny.
I don't know who you're referencing. That's fine. Kenyon Martin?
No, not Kenyon Martin. Caleb and Cody Martin.
Kenyon Martin used to be sweet for the Nuggets. Remember Kenyon Martin?
Yes, I remember Kenyon Martin. His
Johnny, his kid plays in the league now, right?
Yeah, his kid.
His kid plays in the league. So you're dating yourself the more you talk about this.
I was a big fan of Kenyon Martin. Those are our.
Let's talk about the Cardinals.
Those are our picks for tonight. Let's talk about the Cardinals.
Let's just turn this into PHNX
one fun
Cardinals.
thing that did happen last night. If you are just not in touch and didn't know, Steph Curry broke the all-time 3-point record. That was a really fun thing.
I already said that. I already talked about that.
No, you didn't touch on it.
I did. I said that.
You said it, but you glazed over it like it wasn't a big deal. Let's talk about
this is a Warriors show.
Taking the Ducks, Rangers, and Caps parlay. I don't mind that. What are the odds on that on the DraftKings Sportsbook app? That's probably pretty cute. I'd take the Rangers puck line. Yeah, Caleb Martin confirmed Heat bench guy. I don't know what parlay you could cook up there. Maybe minutes played. But yeah, there was a really cool moment after he hit the 3. A timeout was called and they went to a commercial. It was like a 2.5 minute commercial just about him. That was really fun to watch. That game was really fun to watch as well. That team is scaring me for the Suns' sake. They are a very good team that's going to get Klay Thompson back. James Wiseman, people forget how good he is. So yeah, scary stuff. The Suns obviously won last night, as we touched on. They're looking to move forward. We talked about this on the Suns show last night, but Devin Booker should be back by the Lakers game on Tuesday, I believe, getting a return to prep for the Christmas Day game, which we will have coverage of here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed or turned your notifications on yet, you should do so. If you're listening on audio, leave a nice review. Tell Johnny he's going to be okay because he's been sad lately.
I'm very sad. I'm also sad. PHNX Cardinals live later today with myself, Kirsten Susel, talking about the DeAndre Hopkins potential knee injury. I don't like it. I hate it. In fact, I'm gonna tease it by the fact are the Cardinals going to call a certain ageless Larry Fitzgerald to come back and play for them this season if something serious does go down with D-Hop. Check out that and more PHNX Cardinals podcast today at 3 p.m. And you can always find my content, my many talented peers at gophnx.com. Become a member, become a part of our family. $59.98 for the full year, $8.99 for month to month, unless you want to do it first month 50 cents, but do that $59.98. Get a free t-shirt from our PHNX merchandise locker. You'll be happy that you did. Go phnx.com.
We also, it's just a tease tomorrow. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, folks, at noon. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the Thursday night football game between Kansas City and the Chargers. This morning I looked at the line, it was 3, and that seemed too easy, and I got a little scared. So I looked at where the money is. All of the sharp money, all of the big money is on the Chargers, and that's freaking me out, Johnny.
Well, Chris Jones potentially being out with COVID, although Rashawn Slater, the phenomenal rookie tackle for the Chargers, also may be out. So at this point, I am not betting against Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. I don't care how good the Chargers have looked each of the last 2 weeks. I think it's fool's gold. You can make an argument the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL right now. So we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, you can follow me at Shane Dief on Twitter. You can follow Johnny at Johnny Venerable on Twitter. You can follow the show at PHNX_bets on Twitter. Send us your picks. Comment under our post and let us know what you're betting on so you can have receipts for when your picks hit and brag to your friends on Twitter. Thanks for joining us. As always, we'll be back tomorrow at noon. Leave a like, subscribe, comment something nice, and peace.